Couple minutes to join, Gavin. Don't show them our messy garage now. Our garage needs some help. Garage needs some help. So anyway, let me turn this around here and look at the fire for a second. That's what we're doing here in the backyard. Scooter. What are you doing, man? Tire smoke? Tire smoke. Hey, Nick, what's going on, buddy? See, this is Gavin's in person. Well, can't really see what's going on. It's kind of.
If I do it on the concrete, it'll actually make tire smoke.
What are you trying to roast the battery or what?
Not really, but it's already a low battery anyway. Y'all guess how many miles I have on here?
See how many miles you have on?
Almost 460.
450. What? Dude, where'd you go? Where would that get you from here? Georgia? Tennessee? Are you? Show him your bait, dude. Kind of enjoying the night out here. Bronco 78, what is going on? So, our garage is messy. Don't judge us. Don't judge us. Now this, see all that stuff? Gavin's getting ready to show you what the heck that is. That's his stuff. So we've got to figure something out with our garage here. So we have the black car all draped over and covered up. Hope I'm not showing anything. Well, let's see. Hey, look. Somebody want week-old leftovers? Been left out for you all day, too. Wow, nice. You know what that is sitting over there. Anyway. So, Gavin, other than me tripping over these wood things here, what do you have going on here?
So these are all the colors I made.
All right, so Gavin is making... Oh, look at that. That's the... this is the Misfit bait.
This is all the remelt leaf.
Misfit bait. Hey, here you go. Show them what you got here. Here, let me hold it.
So, got all these. These are my early ones.
So what type of worms are these?
Seikos, 5-inch.
Okay. 5-inch. So Gavin's made all of these, right? So the different colors.
And you can see where I started out versus where I am now. This is
so he's adding, I'll tell you what, I think, like right here, this one right here, I don't know if you can tell.
Worm.
Party worm? Mm-hmm. All right, well, this is going into Chickahominy River, and that's going to be a party worm for us in Chickahominy. Look at the glitter in that.
And that's easy to make.
So what's a bass thinking when he sees this?
I'm not sure. Bass will eat a turd on a stick if they want to.
Gavin, you have a way with words, my man.
And then I just made this color.
So has Gavin grown up here? This kind of weird angle with...
Made this color June bug, and I can make them in this swim bait or Senko.
Okay.
And then all my dyes are in all my dye and glitter is in here. I had to put it all in.
Wow, look at that.
Because it was all over the workbench.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of different colors.
And I was getting kind of excited about that, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm. Clean
up, boy.
And here's the actual plastic that you melt down.
Yep, in that jug there. So it's pretty cool, Gavin. I'm very proud. You know, I'm really going to be proud whenever we catch these. I think Gavin's going to try to sell them.
TikTok and stuff. I don't have them on the website yet.
So drivenwildgear.com. Mm-hmm. They'll keep your eye out. They're going to show up. He's going to have a batch. It'll be about how many is going to be in a bag? Tell us all about it.
5 in a bag for $5 or 10 in a bag for $8. So.
Have you done the math on that?
5 for 5 or 10 for 8. Yeah.
You going into poorhouse if you sell them for too low?
Nope.
All right. Because it's a lot of work out here.
Yeah, especially with these single molds.
Hey, do you guys know what that is? It's cargo net for a Bronco. Yay.
But if y'all want to buy them, you can go to my TikTok and message me.
What's your TikTok?
GLC Fishing.
GLC
Fishing. GLC.
GLC. Really? Why didn't I know about that account? Anyway, what is that?
Injector.
And what are the
Molds.
pretty cool, everyone. So there you go. That's what Gavin's been doing in his off time there.
Gotta get a new O-ring for this.
Oh, right
Torn
there.
up. Yeah, gotta get some oil.
Little man here. Hey, you can actually see me now. I'm in the light. It's in the light. My
I'm gonna get
my
another
rolling office behind us here.
drink. I'm gonna get another drink.
Okay, give me one. So anyway, we're talking about automotive tariffs, and here I'll hang out here for a minute so you can see me. I think, huh?
Close the door.
Okay, so Ford offering employee pricing is going to be a game changer. And then like I said, Chrysler following in the footsteps. It's going to be a game changer, and I think temporarily, I know for us, if I can get a company truck, looking for another F-150 Coyote, 4-door, or crew cab, Oxford White, just like this 250 Oxford White, 4x4. So if we can find one of those and take advantage of that, and I'm assuming commercial companies can as well, right? I don't know the stipulation, the rules, or whatever, but that's going to be very good for us. So I do know it's a big concern for everyone, the tariffs, but we can't keep borrowing money like we've been borrowing and expecting to be able to afford stuff. I was thinking the other day, when I said this in the earlier live stream, when I bought the Dark Horse, I paid $76,000 and some change for a Dark Horse with handling pack, and that was in that's crazy. That's Ford GT500 numbers a couple years ago, or my Bronco over there, my Area 51 2021 Bronco over there, way over there. I paid 59.3, I think, for that, and then Becky paid I think 59.8 because her hardtop costs a little bit more. So when you look at the prices of vehicles, I mean, look at what they've done before tariffs. The price has gone up. I mean, every thumbnail in the world on the automotive YouTube channels is like the shock look, the shock and all, right? The shock and all look. And, market down 50%, someone's going out of business, and all the stuff that gets you to click. I mean, I'll admit, I click on it too. I click on it for other reasons. I want to see if it's clickbait. But I can tell you prices have just gone crazy with inflation. And so we need to bring stuff down. And how you cool off inflation is one of two ways. Historically, they force unemployment, which cools the economy off. And that's not cool because real people lose real jobs. The other way is to drop interest rates. Now, whether it's the Fed rate or whether it's mortgage rates, which are not directly tied to each other, that is a lot of people's opinion is the best way to do it. Not to know that you've got to wreck the economy and people lose their jobs to cool it off. Like that's inhumane, if you ask me, if there's another way to do it. And right now you're living through the other way to do it. I don't care politically. I could care less who you like, who you voted for. I don't care. I'm just telling you that something had to be done different. Every YouTube channel, like I said, has talked and preached on this whole affordability issue with vehicles. There's affordability with homes because, let's say it doesn't like to get talked about much. The affordability issue is obviously a direct result of supply, and supply is a direct result of regulation and banking. The commercial banking, the capital needed to build new homes. When that gets tight, there's less people building homes. Forget the publicly traded companies that mass produce a product. Forget them. They're not even in the same category as us. They build more houses. We build, in our opinion, better houses. And we build them faster. And anyway, we're building an investment for people. So anyway, gosh darn it, man, the news is everywhere, isn't it? Everything changes by the minute. And what we're seeing is we were expecting the new purchase data on homes to drop here for next month. So basically in May, when April's numbers come out, we're expecting that, we can look back on a correction for February or even March and say, hey, we had less new homes or purchase data drop because we thought that there was a lot of closings that was supposed to happen in January that got pushed to February. So you have new purchase data is one category, and you have closings or real estate sales, which is another. So basically, next month in May, when we get April's numbers, if everything is looking positive, purchase data is looking positive, and closings, the home sales, the actual closed deal, we're going to have just an outstanding year because real estate drives the economy. Like it or not, real estate creates so much, in the economy. So I did a video where I talked about Econoline vans, Ford vans, and I jokingly said, which has got me on an idea about doing a documentary, I think, is the Econoline, the Ford van, the vans that built America. If you think about trucks, the F-Series trucks, the Econoline, as the majority, the hottest selling vehicles for commercial companies, whether you like Ford or not, there's a good chance that your house was built by people driving them, right? Or infrastructure and all that. So I think the vans that built America's should be a documentary. Somebody at Ford's watching, I'm telling you, I'll film it. I'll do it for free. Just help me promote it. But anyway, so other news. Doing a little bit more outdoor stuff. We haven't really filmed it yet. I did have someone get back with me. They said, hey, somebody that you know from YouTube says, you're out of ideas and, whatever. I'm like, what? Out of ideas? YouTube's a hobby for me. YouTube's not a job. YouTube is not a career. YouTube is something I do because we really, really love it. And we love that beast over there, that Ford Bronco, like legitimately. And I wouldn't sell that or trade that to get another vehicle to review. Like, that's how much I like it. That's Gavin's Future Bronco. Like, one day you'll see a video of me giving him the keys on that. But the Ford Bronco for me was a game changer because it allows us to do all this crazy stuff like behind us. You're not going to be able to see this, but let me turn this around. Oh, you're really not going to be able to see it looking at me. Check this out. Here, let's turn this light on here. There it is, my topper, 15-foot topper that's just been sitting in the backyard collecting leaves. As you can see, the leaves in there. Well, that is getting ready to get a trailer. We ordered one from Bass Pro Shops. And that is getting a trailer so that Gavin and I can start taking that with the Bronco and doing our thing with it. So anyway, I think I'm going to share some videos on another channel on this channel to let you know that I do have another YouTube channel that is more of the personal motivation type stuff. If you're looking for a pick-me-up, that'll be your channel. You can search it Dwayne Cotton on YouTube and you'll find it. Let's see. I haven't done anything in a few weeks. Bronco78 said, I need to get back to working on my Bronco. Yes, sir, you do. And Nick said, yep, same here. Going to the Tom's Off-Road event this year in June, and we'll be getting a few more parts. Well, Nick, I can't wait to get that thing taken care of, get it back on the road, and have a good old time. So Tom's Off-Road event, June 19th through the 21st. Where is that? I didn't see another comment here. And by the way, you don't see a lot of people watching right now because I've fallen out of YouTube's grace with as far as posting regular videos. You're supposed to post videos on a regular basis about the same time on the same content, and there again, it's not a career for me. It's not a job. I do it when I like it and when I feel like it. So whatever. If I was trying to be a full-time YouTuber, maybe it'd be a different story. Maybe I'd take off during the day and do videos like other people I see here. They like, how do you do a car review at Tuesday at 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Because I'm building houses, running stuff. Tom's off-road event. Yeah, Tom, I'm looking for, Tom, Nick, where is the event, the Tom's off-road event? And anyone else watching right now, what do you like? What's your favorite vehicle right now? What would you like if prices came down slightly? What would you buy in 2025? Would it be just like a recreational vehicle? Would it be something you have to have for work, or just something that you want? I can speak for Becky because she's not here to speak for herself. She wants another Range Rover. And if she gets that Range Rover, we'll probably sell her Bronco. But that's not right now. That is, that Bronco could be put in, our company could buy it. That's an idea. I'd drive it. Let's see what else. Anyway, I don't know if Nick is here anymore. If you're Michael Cooper, I would like a Mustang. Michael Cooper, what type of Mustang would you like? I mean, are you going to hold out and try to get like a GT500 that's coming out, or with the what do they call that engine? What's the name was leaked? Legend. Remember, last GT500 had Predator in it. So apparently Legend. Michael, what Mustang are you looking at, or what would you like? GT500, there you go. Yeah. Well, get in good with your dealer right now, because it'll be another scarcity item. You know, I know with the Predator, being that it was a hand-built motor, you're limited on numbers, but there's also something to be said about limiting the amount of vehicles to keep it exclusive. You know, exclusivity is a big thing right now. I mean, that's how you get prices up for the pretty much the same thing as something else. A Bronco Raptor, you know, was very exclusive in the beginning, but now you see them sitting on lots everywhere, and the price has to come down for me to ever buy one, just because. Could I buy one? Sure. But we're starting to buy houses that cost, again, in certain situations, or land lots that cost what a Bronco Raptor costs. I have a hard time dealing with that, right? So prices come down about 15 grand. And I'm not talking about some off the wall kind of maybe dealer discounting at 20 grand over here or there. I mean, just MSRP, just to get rid of that competitive nature as far as the market. To get back more of a price for value. GT500, how you keep the value up is you don't build as many. I had a 2006 GT500. I thought they were going to build 7,500. They ended up building over 10,000, and then they built them the next year and the next year and the next year. And of course, then the GT500 became a full-blown street race car, versus the GT500 I had in 06 was a 500 horsepower supercharged hot rod. It was a good car. But the Dark Horse I think applies the power to the ground so much better, the technology. So then the Dark Horse is 500 horsepower, naturally aspirated, smaller displacement. So it's like, all right, I just can't wait to see the new GT500 come out. All right, Bronco 78 said, I've been thinking about a Jeep Rubicon 392. I would have to test drive one and see it, but it would be good for me. Well, there you go. Tom's Off-Road event located in Medford, and they're having it at their own facility. Good deal. Okay, into Medford, Oregon. Okay, good deal. So that's where they're having it. Thank you, Nick, for that. It'd be interesting to go out there. You know, one of these days, I think I've gotten the invite to join the media. You know, the media stuff with Ford, and we haven't signed up for it yet. I honestly just haven't had time to go, to these different events. And I think if I tried to make YouTube a career to pay for my vehicles, then I might do it. But right now, it doesn't fit. So. Well, folks, I'm getting ready to go put some more wood on the fire because check this out. It is dying out. My neighbors has his lights. It's got pretty cool lights over there now, sort of like the whole party atmosphere. Okay, everyone. Should be doing a video here. Bronco Beach Bash, the Outer Banks, which is about an hour and 50 minutes from where I live. We'll be there next week. Gavin and I will show up for at least a day, maybe 2 days at Super Celebration East this year. And that weekend, we have a lot stacked up at work the next week, and I really can't afford to be away. We would fly in, but the kind of point is drive your Bronco. We might do a camping deal, on that weekend. So coming back, we might leave on Saturday afternoon and hit somewhere over in East North Carolina if the campground's open. I need to check. I don't know if anybody knows if Cherokee's open or not. But if Cherokee's open, we might hit that, camp there Saturday night, and then Sunday morning get up and haul freight back home. So anyway, hey folks, I'm out. Thanks for joining this random live. We had the other one earlier, and that's it, man. Y'all have a good one. Be successful, be happy, and do whatever it is in this life that makes you happy. You're only here once. All right, everyone, see you. Bye.